So guys, congratulations on the win today. It must be more impressive considering that you had under 15 and under 16 players involved.
Yeah, it was overall, we've got to be pleased with the performance. Yeah, there was some really good stuff. There was some good bits that we'd worked on in training on Thursday come into fruition into the game, so it was good that they took that info on board and got some of the patternings and some of the runs in behind that we were working on. It's nice to get back winning. You know, we've not won for a while, and it's always a good feeling to win games, obviously. But yeah, it's probably our youngest team we've ever fielded in an under-18s game. Sam Brown was good in there in midfield. He's an under 15, as you said, and Will Green really comfortable at left back, under 16, but young, a young one. And that's what we want to do. We played 7 first-year scholars and only 2 second-year scholars, so it was really pleasing with that. We did make changes, obviously, and I'm probably 65-70. We bought 3 or 4 second years on, and I think that coincided with a blip for 10 minutes. Are they coming on focused, ready to play? Are they took the foot off the gas, thinking they can have an easy day? And I just said to them, let that be a learning curve, because we're playing youngsters because they can deal with ball, and we feel like we want to stretch them and really bridge gaps to advance their game. So when they do come into the under-18s, they hit the ground running, and we're constantly progressing in our calibre of player. And I said to them, don't come on the pitch not ready to come on thinking it's going to be easy, because we've got players below you that are good enough to step in and take your shirt and trample all over you, and that's what football's about. It's about individuals getting through the ladder, getting through the system, and getting up there into the first team. Although it's a team game, you have to be selfish in your focus and your direction of where you want to go, and we've got some youngsters that really want that, and we've got some that I think get complacent and sit in the comfort zone. And I've said, don't sit in the comfort zone, because before you know it, your shirt's gone. You won't be playing under 18s football. Kids will be coming in ahead of you, and it's good that they've come in and performed today, because it shows that they're capable of playing at the level.
Does as well the performance impress you that bit more, because today you could say there was nothing to play for with us already being out of this competition, but they've still put in a shift and got the 3 points for the group?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a game of football. It's a competitive game, isn't it? So I can assure you that the under 15 coming in and playing wouldn't have thought, there's nothing on this today. He's buzzing. He's playing an 18s game, likewise with the 16s, likewise with some of the first years that haven't got much game time yet this season. We had a few injuries come back as well. We got an hour into Tavs, we got an hour into Faris, which was good, an hour into Josh Linley, which is really good for their match fitness. So it's nice to have the numbers back, but obviously pressure's not off in terms of we want to win games and we want to perform at a good level, and we got the win today. We got a better performance level, still lots to improve on. I still think our end product and decision making can be a lot better, but there were signs that we're heading in the right direction.
I was going to say, is this going to be the turning point after a few probably unfortunate defeats? Could this be the springboard which will start the season now?
You'd like to think so, but it all depends on the mentality of the lads. I've just said, look, that's a better performance, but let's not forget we're playing Oldham. They play quite a young team as well, so don't get ahead of yourselves. Can you back that up now with some consistency to your game? Because we haven't done that yet. We've got a couple of good wins, and then not turned up the week later and lost 3-0, 4-0 on a couple of occasions. So it's about getting the consistency, keeping their feet on the ground, having the right mentality to want to get better and not feel that they've done enough, because in this game you've never done enough. You've never done enough until you can actually retire and look back and think, yeah, be grateful and fulfilled for what you've done. But you can always improve, and you can always add to your game.